Let's talk about configuring Apache web server with Webmin. What is Webmin? Well, it is a graphical web-based interface that is used to control a variety of functions on a Linux-based server, one of those including Apache web server. It supports configuring and managing sites, logging, backups, and many other tasks. It may be included as part of the Linux distribution that you choose, but if not, it can be downloaded from www.webmin.com. It is available as a source or an RPM package, and what it does is it installs a small web server on port 10,000. You should ensure this port is open on firewalls and boundary devices for remote management. It initially requires root access for logon. Create individual accounts for different admins. You should avoid using your root account to log in to administer Webmin. Tie your Webmin accounts with your Linux accounts, and then assign different Webmin users access to different modules or functions only as needed depending upon the administrator level. Webmin functions are broken up into modules. These are broken out into certain groups. The system, servers, networking, and hardware groups are typical. Each group has modules that perform different functions. For example, the system group modules provide for system-wide configuration options, including boot up and shutdown, account and password management, processes and schedule commands, and file system control and backup. Some server group modules include the following functions and configuration options. Your Apache web server, if it installed, will be here, as well as your DNS and DHCP servers, a MySQL database server, and any other functions that are server related that you have installed. The networking group includes modules that configure all of your networking settings, such as the configuration of your network, firewall, NFS exports, etc. The hardware group modules configure the items such as system time, grub bootloader, etc. The Apache server module in the servers group can configure almost all of the major configuration settings for the Apache web server. These include the editing of the configuration files, your security settings, your content, etc. Webmin is probably the most widely used tool available for configuration.